Hey, thank you so much for watching. My name is Zach Lewis, and I'm the Solutions Director at StackBoost.io. Now, did you know that there are literally thousands of CRM platforms in the United States alone? So, how do you determine which one's best for your Medicare Advantage or Medicare Supplement insurance business? Well, to get your answer, you're actually going to have to take a little bit of a step back and ask yourself just a slightly different question. How serious are you really about growing your business? Now, I know that sounds like a very corny and a very salesy and a very apparently worded question, but the truth is, and not to your advantage, the CRM industry has evolved by default to become a two-party system. You have your off-the-shelf or out-of-the-box CRMs, and then you have your big budget platforms like Salesforce, SAP, or Cisco. Now, when I say the out-of-the-box platform, the best way to look at it is take, for example, a Ford Taurus. Now, they'll inexpensively get you from point A to point B, and they'll take you there safely. There's no fancy bells and whistles. You just get the keys, you turn in the ignition, and you start driving to where you gotta go. It's perfect for someone whose needs don't go beyond anything than, let's say, dropping the kids off at school, going to visit the in-laws, or maybe doing grocery shopping on the weekends. And regardless of how they might advertise themselves when they say they threw in heated seats and Sirius XM radio, these CRMs are really only designed to improve the simple business processes of an individual agent or a small team that relies on things like Google Sheets or Microsoft Office products and have little to no infrastructure. And for that, they do a pretty good job. But when we're talking about big budget platforms, they're an entirely different breed. And many are completely unaware of what they actually offer. The best way to think of a company like Salesforce is to envision the largest automotive parts dealer in the world. They have everything you need to construct that metaphorical Ford Taurus, or even a more rugged military-grade Humvee, or if you got a need for speed, something more versatile like a sexy Ducati Multistrada. But they don't build your vehicle. They don't even give you the tools or direct you to where in the warehouse the parts are you need to create that dream vehicle. The price you pay is only for access to the store. So what does that mean for you? Well, if your organization has aggressive sales objectives for becoming a market leader, or you're already a market leader and would really like to retain that position, you're not going to be able to do it with a Ford Taurus. No offense to Ford. You're going to need a finely tuned and well-oiled machine. So if you want to go the big budget path, the very first thing you need is access to the store. Now, a company like Salesforce charges between $150 to $300 per user per month, paid upfront in full on an annual basis. Now, once you got the keys, the next thing you're going to need is a team of engineers who actually know their way around the warehouse and have the tools required, and they are not cheap. These are the consultants. They're the ones who are going to look at your business, determine what vehicle best suits your objectives, and then they'll get it track ready. But regardless of when you're dealing with planes, trains, and automobiles, high-end vehicles require ongoing and expensive maintenance. So now that your metaphorical motor vehicle is up and running, you're faced with an additional investment. Who's going to take care of it? So you can either retain the services of your consultants if they offer that as an option, or you're going to have to build a specialized department and internally hire engineers that focus on the particular platform that you chose to go with. There are those who are experts in SAP's technology, others for Cisco or Salesforce. But the truth is, you can't hire a Humvee specialist to work on your Ducati or a Ducati specialist to work on your Ferrari. You have to hire the appropriate people, and each of them come at a cost. They all demand salaries, they all demand benefits, and it's a very competitive world out there. Now, the median salary for a Salesforce engineer is over $100,000 per year. And if you look online to prepare yourself for what it takes to build this department and manage your newfound piece of machinery, it's recommended that any company with 30 to 75 users employs at least one full-time administrator. But if you're a larger company with, say, 500 to 750 users, you're going to need at least 1 to 2 business analysts and 2 to 4 administrators. But what happens if your car breaks down? What if you come to realize that the gas mileage on the Humvee isn't really worth the amount of time you spend on the freeway and decide you need a Ducati instead and want to make the appropriate modifications and enhancements. Good news if you bought the Ford Taurus, and please, no offense to Ford Taurus, but in this example, you don't have to worry. You're on your own, okay? Out-of-the-box platforms, they don't allow for customization. That's why they're called out-of-the-box. So what you see is what you get. That's what you've purchased. That's your limitations. But I hope if you did work with one of our big budget peers that you didn't actually expect because you purchased a Lamborghini that somehow means you get Lamborghini customer service. Because in the end, you're one of hundreds of thousands of customers that they have. And these are public companies that generate billions of dollars each and every year. So unless you're actually a top Fortune 500 company yourself, you're probably not causing enough of a blip on the radar for them to leap at your strongly worded email asking for the kind of changes that you want at that particular moment. They'll get back to you at their convenience. So in response to this broken model, we at StackBoost.io set out to offer a more valuable third alternative. And that is to be a solutions-driven team of pit engineers that are affordably priced and equally invested in your success. Now, to be upfront, we don't build these out-of-the-box systems. We don't specialize in the Ford Tauruses of the CRM world. It's just not us. We're ranked among the top 10 CRM developers in New York by Clutch.co, which is the top IT consulting firm rating aggregator in the United States. Our business and our purpose was founded on the belief that no business is the same, and each of you deserve a tailor-made solution built to enhance and harness your competitive advantage upon the market you operate in. So we're lean, we're virtual, and we charge at least a third of our nearest big budget competitor to build your same dream vehicle. Now, we choose to use Jira Core as our foundational CRM to serve as the engine for your dream machine. We could use Salesforce. We could use SAP. We could use anyone. We chose Jira Core because for us, it's a blank slate that lets our engineers carefully craft each part of the car just for you. And more importantly, that means making it easier to do enhancements and modifications over time to evolve alongside you. So when that time comes where the market evolves and a Humvee is no longer what you need and you need to downgrade and switch into something with a little more speed, we can do it, and we can do it quickly. Because if you're serious about your business, you need a technology partner that's equally as serious in seeing you succeed. And that's why you're always going to have a direct line to our engineering staff for any and all of your questions to keep you and your team up and running at optimal performance. And we're committed to helping you look at your business with a new pair of glasses. We want to help you identify new ways technology can help your business increase sales and reduce costs. And that's why we provide ongoing solutions consulting to help you visualize those ideal tools you wish you had and get our engineers to investigate the optimal solution for making it your new normal. See, no matter how impossible you think your ideas might be, we are always going to encourage you to think creatively and to think bigger and allow us and our experts to vet out every conceivable solution to determine that feasibility and make it your reality. And so far, great news. We haven't had to say no to a client yet. Oh, and the best part, when it's all said and done, you own the CRM or the figurative car. That's right, it's yours. Now, we know you're going to want us to be part of your team throughout your journey all the way to the top. But if anything changes for whatever reason, in the end, it is your car. So, at StackBoost.io, we're redefining impossible one client at a time. And if you're ready to transform your business process and leverage technology to reach your ultimate potential, we are happy to be of service. So to schedule a one-on-one discovery call, please click the link below to get started. And we look forward to building your ultimate driving machine.